Good morning, everyone. My name is Lorenzo, and I'll be your in-charge flight attendant for today's flight. Looking around, it looks like I've flown with a few of you before, but please, one by one, just introduce yourself. Awesome. Excellent. Well, welcome, everyone. I'm very excited to be flying with such an amazing crew today. Before we get started on our pre-flight checks, are there any positions anyone would like to ask for, or can I just assign everyone? Not a problem. Starting off, John, I will have you located with me in the front at 1R, okay? James, you'll be located at 2L, and lastly, Rebecca, you'll be located at 2R. Is that okay with everyone? Perfect. Starting off with you, John, you'll be located at the 1R. Your responsibilities will be the 1R door, of course, and the forward galley, okay? James, you'll be flying 2L. You'll be responsible for the aft galley, and you'll also be responsible for pressing the ALS in the event of an emergency. And lastly, Rebecca, you are going to be responsible for the aft galley along with the 2R door, okay? Our pilots on today's flight are amazing. I've flown with them many times. Our captain for today will be Captain Suzanne Lau, and our first officer will be David Bates, okay? Today we'll be flying Air Seneca Flight 864, fin number 124, direct flight to Los Angeles. We have approximately 176 passengers on board, 2 infants, and 6 crew members. Our infants are seated in rows 5 Alpha and 7 Delta. I just asked that upon boarding, we do double check to ensure no infants are located in emergency exit rows, okay? We'll also have passenger Harris, who will be located in 24 Charlie, who will require wheelchair assistance, along with passenger Simpson, who is located in 30 Delta, who is our deaf passenger on board today's flight. Any questions? Okay. So the responsibility of briefing our special needs passengers will be left to John for our 2 infants and for our forward galley, and James and Rebecca, I'll have you both brief our 2 passengers in the aft, okay? Our flight time on today's Airbus A320 will be approximately 5 hours and 45 minutes flying time with about a 10-minute taxi in upon arrival. Our cruising altitude will be at 39,000 feet. Weather on today's flight will be rather smooth with moderate turbulence around 2 hours after takeoff. We will adjust service when and if needed, okay? And upon arrival, the weather will be sunny at 24 degrees. Some additional need to know, we do have 2 cabin defects noted in our cabin defect logbook. Located at 26 Alpha Bravo Charlie, the seat recline is inoperable. Along with in the forward galley, John, our beverage maker is also inoperable, okay? With these 2, which are, like I said, stated in the cabin defect logbook, it does not pose a risk to flight safety, and therefore service will commence with these minor hiccups in mind, of course. On board, neither of our pilots are bilingual, so all announcements have been sent to me to be translated. On my list, I only have is stating that John is bilingual. Is that correct? Okay, awesome. So John, I'll be having you assist me with translating throughout the flight. Perfect, thank you. Once boarding has been completed and all passengers are accounted for, I will announce cabin crews prepare for departure. This will mean that all doors must be armed as well as cross-checked, and a conference call will then be received, okay? Once doors have been armed and checked, we'll commence with our safety demonstration. On today's A320, we'll be doing the safety demonstration live. 1R, you'll be moved to row 1, okay? 2R, you'll be moved to row 11, and 2L, you'll be moved to row 21. Are there any questions? Awesome. Once the safety demonstration has been completed, all dumb equipment must be restored and flight attendants to be returned to their assigned jump seats. At this time, I'll do a final cabin walk around as well to ensure all seats are upright, tray tables are up, along with carry-on baggage properly stowed in the seat in front of them or in the overhead bin. I'll also ensure all galley equipment is locked and flight attendants are secure. Okay. I will then contact the pilots and inform them that the cabin has been secure. When I announce crew prepare for arrival, this means that our doors are to be disarmed. You will disarm your door, cross-check, and then once again wait for a conference call. Before we get started on our pre-flight checks, I do have a few safety questions for each of you. Starting with you, John, in a ditching situation, should we open the aft door? Awesome, yes. So for everyone, in a ditching situation, we will not be opening the aft doors, okay? James, can you tell me what is an alternate command that could be used? Perfect. Yeah, thank you. So, in the event that our interphones and our PA systems are inoperable, a megaphone would serve justice as well. And lastly, for you, Rebecca, we're conducting our pre-flight checks, and you notice that someone has left behind their personal electronic device. What would you do? Perfect. Yes. You would bring it to the attention of myself, and I will then bring it to the attention of the pilots. As we know, customer service is very much important to us here at Air Seneca. I'm happy to see that everyone is in full uniform and is also wearing the proper uniform complements, okay? It's important that we give our passengers the service that they expect and that they paid for, which is why being in proper and full uniform is important. We are the face of the company, and just remembering that, we need to remember that everyone deserves to be treated respectfully as well, okay? With that, are there any questions? Awesome. Perfect. Well, let's have a fantastic flight. You are dismissed, and to go conduct your pre-flight checks.